Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. No, my friend. I am single.
I'm single too. I'm more single than you. You got a thing with somebody. I don't have a thing nowhere.
Wait, who I got?
My thing is miles away.
A mile away?
Miles.
Who I got a thing with?
Come on now.
I ain't got no thing.
We ain't gonna do this one.
I know there is nobody.
Yo. Yeah, word, facts. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, word. Whatever.
Shout out to Yassi.
The thing you started. Yeah, shout out to Yassi. She's doing her shit. Mm-hmm. No Jumper podcast. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Shout out to her.
Yo, you watched the debate?
Nope.
Anything?
Nope.
Like anything pertaining to it?
Nope.
2 minutes? 5 minutes?
And look. I ain't saying that arrogantly. I just didn't watch it. Because things like that don't really interest me. You know? Yeah, even though these are the two people that are being selected, not elected. They're being selected to be the leaders of the free world. But from what I've heard, I should have watched it because I heard it was a shit show. I heard it was very entertaining.
It wasn't a shit show.
I heard it was
very entertaining.
Very entertaining. I heard it wasn't really much of a debate.
It was a By the way, welcome back to another episode.
Yes, sir.
Brand new episode, Brothers Podcast.
Yes, sir.
This your boy Abdalla, aka Dark Knight.
Ew, this is Nico, aka the Beige Bandit. How's it going?
How's it hanging, my brother?
Hanging good, man. It's hanging low.
All right, to your mind. But back to the conversation, though. Yeah. Back to the topic at hand. It wasn't a shit show. It was more so like a kindergarten.
That sounds like a shit show if it's a presidential
debate.
Timmy
stole my fire truck, and Timmy and Bobby is now arguing in front of the teacher over the fire truck. That's exactly what it was. Regardless of accolades, regardless of status,
who you think got the upper hand though?
Donald Trump, of course.
Yeah, he gonna talk over yo. He took
Donald
over the moderator.
based on what I've seen, Donald Trump is gonna win.
I've been saying this since fucking last year.
We've been saying this.
This nigga gonna win.
We never contested this.
He's gonna win. But you know what?
I've been saying the past couple of presidents, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
They've served 2 terms.
Yeah,
Bill Clinton,
it's a trend.
All of that.
It's a trend.
Regardless
George
of,
Bush.
regardless of all the negative stuff.
Yeah, even before that, a lot of presidents term.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think a couple did 3.
Back to back.
Yeah.
I would say 4 or 5.
Did 3?
Yeah, back to back.
I think they banned that shit down.
Cause it's Barack Obama, he did 2. George Bush Jr.
tyranny.
He did 2. Bill Clinton, he did 2. That's 3 alone.
Yeah.
George Bush Sr.
George Bush.
I don't know if that's cloudy.
George Bush Jr. did. I'm not sure about senior.
Senior, I'm not sure.
I don't think
senior,
so.
he did 1.
Yeah.
Senior did 1.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
I think the JFK. Did he make it or niggas?
That's way back.
Or niggas off to him before that.
That's way
RP
back. That's 63, 64.
Yeah.
65, I think.
Nah, I didn't watch the debate. You watched the whole thing?
No, I watched a portion of it. But yeah, it was funny. Like, yo, Donald Trump is funny as hell.
He is funny. Look, he's funny.
Since the 2016 debate, I used to be watching him and Hillary.
Yeah.
I used to smoke and watch the debate.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump will.
Son, he's fucking hilarious.
He is funny. He is up there with like Richard Pryor.
It is so. All right, let's relax.
No, I'm telling you.
Let's
Donald Trump.
Let's relax.
Telling you,
Richard Pryor,
he's funny. No, he got that status because of his talent. Donald Trump is just an idiot.
You mean entertainment? Like
entertainment wise,
just like being okay.
Like I'm not saying like, come on.
Yeah. I'm about to say so. Oh yeah. Disrespectful shit he was saying though. He basically called Joe Biden's son Hunter an unemployed cokehead.
I didn't get to that point.
Yes.
I didn't see that point.
He said your son Hunter.
I heard about it though.
Oh no. What's his name? I think Donald Trump, like I said, I didn't watch the debate. We're gonna talk about this for very briefly. I think Donald Trump in the past To be honest, I don't even really know because the media be twisting Donald Trump's words like a motherfucker.
I told you, the media
but
lies.
they be like twisting his words crazy, like
just for views.
Like you hear some shit and then you go back and see the whole clip and it's like, damn, bro, that shit deserved nuance. They didn't give him that shit. Like anyway, I think
like what they do to Farrakhan.
Joe Biden said something like he alluded to Donald Trump calling veterans losers, and which I highly doubt. But he probably said something along like that could be mistaken, like a little short snippet, right? So he was like, my son was not a loser. He was a man for the country and he fought for this. Then he was like, oh, you mean Hunter? Hunter, who was unemployed until you did it, and who had a drug addiction with coke. I was like, oh shit, this nigga not fucking around. This is a presidential debate. His son got nothing to do with this shit.
That's politics. That's politics.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I love watching that shit.
That's politics.
Just
man.
Fuck Joe Biden too. Like, I don't care about this nigga.
That's why they brought up Barack Obama's birth certificate. They brought up his brother, his half brother in Kenya to talk shit about him. The Republicans did that.
For what?
Like, this is politics.
Yeah, this is a dirty game.
It has nothing to do with your policies. It has nothing to do with you as a man or a woman and your moral foundation and what you want to do to better
it's a bunch
your
of
community,
pigs rolling
state,
in mud.
your city, whatever. All we care about is gossip. It's the same shit as what's the difference between the presidential debate and fucking Love and Hip Hop?
I was just thinking
reunion.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah. They both trying to sway the audience to see who's these people are dickheads and I'm not.
Everything about consumerism nowadays is like it's presented to us in a polarizing fashion. Do you want Fendi or do you want Gucci? Do you want McDonald's or do you want Burger King?
You know what I think they should do?
Light skin girls or brown skin girls?
Right.
Coke or Pepsi? Whatever. Like, it's always polarizing.
You know what they should do? What they not gonna do? I don't think it should be live. I think like shit like that, irrelevant shit. Talking about his son being on coke, like blur that shit out. We don't need to see that.
That's what I'm saying though. People
but they
are
gonna do
conditioned to accept this. So when they hear things like that, it's like, oh my god, girl, did you hear about? Yeah. It's not. It's no longer.
Is funny as hell.
It's no longer me calling you up. Imagine that dopamine rush that women get, or whoever gets, when they gossiping or they communicating with a friend of theirs about.
They know something about secret
about my god,
excuse
novellas.
The sirens.
What is the soap operas?
Soap operas, right?
Now imagine that same dopamine rush when it's something about, but this time it's real though. Right. It could be a mutual friend or a family member. Now it's the president. Yeah. Like
in the presidential electorate, whatever.
Everybody's talking about this nigga. Right. Everybody, every day, niggas is talking about this nigga. Yeah, y'all. He's the most talked about president ever.
I think he's the most talked about person on the planet right now.
Every day, niggas not even talk. Yo, you want breakfast? Nah, man. Yo, damn, dude, this guy Trump, man.
Yo, could you imagine how many times his name gets searched up? And what's his name? Joe Budden was on the shout. Joe Budden. Sorry, academics. They was on live together.
Academics, nah. I don't fuck with academics.
Why not?
Like you do a lot of funny shit that I don't concur to.
Oh, I don't be seeing nothing he do that I have a problem with.
Yeah.
They was on live together, and Joe Budden was like, "Yo, take a guess at how many times." He was telling. This is a little topic. He was telling academics how much value he brung to just media and Spotify. Mm-hmm. He's saying 9 figures as far as like value, whether it be market value or whatever. Attention, which is attention is the highest currency in media. He said, guess how many times my name is typed up on the internet? Take a guess.
Who said this? Joe Biden?
Joe Biden. He was like, and that was like what, 1 million? He said, you know what? I'll give you another chance. Yeah, 5 million. 400 million times my name is typed on the internet.
400 million times.
That's what he's saying. But he's into data. He's into like shit like that. So Let's say that's true, right?
This is throughout a year or
I don't know. I don't know. I want to say a day, but who knows? I don't know. But just imagine that's Joe Budden. Donald Trump is talked about nonstop every day by damn near every American at some point of the day.
Trillions,
fucking trillions of types. If we measuring that type of, so
whatever scale Joe Budden used, if we're using that,
yeah, this nigga's like gazillions, honestly. But yeah, you believe this nigga got COVID or had COVID because apparently he healed in 3 days.
Yeah. Let's go back to that. So the debate took the turn of the whole COVID and Donald Trump not reacting in a timely manner and putting the country at risk.
Which I agree with.
And Donald Trump was like, oh, Joe, all he would have did was shut the country down and this and that or whatever, right? How ironic it is, or how coincidental it is for after this fucking debate, this particular debate, me as the president who has been COVID-free all this time, has been anti-COVID, anti-mask, anti-shutting down because of COVID, anti-reacting irrationally because of COVID.
Right.
Something that we don't understand fully.
Right.
Why and how not why. How coincidental is it for me to come down with that, contract that same virus?
Perfect timing.
Right after. And then heal in 3 days. It was
Cap.
like Jesus?
Cap.
Oh, rise in 3 days. Oh, I'm Jesus.
Cap.
Well, when I first heard that he contracted it or came down with it, I honestly thought like, these niggas is really gonna push this vaccine shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but that kind of had me at a standstill because he's against the vaccine. He speaks against it.
Which,
so I'm kind of like, what like, you going against these niggas that's on your back. So like,
remember our conversation before we started recording?
Yeah. Something that doesn't make, yeah. Okay. But
So,
it's like, yo,
bro, you gotta play. You gotta play along.
You know what Donald Trump feels like to me? Because everyone that like Donald Trump, like, you know, folks like, you know, Mr. G. I don't want to say his name. Mr. G. You know what I'm talking about.
You don't like him, but
come on.
I'm not in his brain.
Mr. G. A few folks that I see on there, they know how much dickhead he is, but they say he is the one that's the thing is they say he's the one that's pushing against the higher ups. He's the one that's exposing
his
people,
stance
right?
against the elite and all of that.
He seems like a bad child that they're trying to keep in place because obviously he was selected, not elected. All right, I believe
which contradicts that sentiment that he's the one that's combating the elite.
That's be going in my head. I'm like, okay, I subscribe to the idea that the president is selected, not elected. I subscribe to that, right?
So, as do I.
So it's like, why would they select the nigga that he does show me signs of going against the, you know,
grain,
going against the grain on certain things, the vaccine, saying that
COVID,
not making it mandated.
I would say COVID too.
Yeah, you know,
reacting to COVID.
Exactly. Well, the reactionary time, I agree with Biden saying, I think he did react late, and he said it himself, and he got caught in the audio saying, it's more dangerous than we thought, but he downplayed it. But
I would say
I do agree with him, you know, not with the masses, because I don't think the masses really doing shit. So it kind of has me conflicted. Like, is he going against these niggas, or is he a pawn for these niggas? Is he playing both sides? That's why I say he's a bad kid. They're trying to put him in check, but he keep like, I want to do this. But all right, come on, Donald Trump. We put you here.
I just thought of something.
We put you here, nigga. Yeah. Behave. He's like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so before I say that, what I just thought of, I'm going to say this. I've came across a number of videos, documentaries, well, videos more so, interviews with people claiming to be high status, very high status in society. Claiming to have, even if they're not very high status, they're like, you know, philanthropists, banker, but they claim to have rubbed shoulders with people who is very high status. When I say very high status, I mean like these niggas
on the central
fund a war. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dumb niggas, right? So, like, bro, let's start a war right now.
Yeah.
So, these people, this guy in particular, I forgot his name. elderly white guy. He was giving a lecture. He was giving like a. It was well put together. It looked great. It was very, as far as presentation, it sounded very, very fucking believable.
Right.
He said the people, the elites, who we call the 1%, the elite, who actually like sit around and be like, yo, World War III 2025?
Yeah.
Yay or nay?
Right.
Like, he talking about dumb niggas, right?
Yeah.
He said, I've lived amongst them. And the way they look and present themselves in society, you wouldn't expect them to be that. They look like your average middle class families. Like, these people disguise and blend in well.
Yes.
Like, so he was like,
they be fucking wearing robes with vampire fangs on their teeth.
He was like, the way they move is like they tend to move as a unit. Like, but okay, let me finish. They move as a unit. Like, they have like, you know, like lodges or like condos, like that they live amongst each other. You know, and basically what happened with the 2016 election. Like I said, this is just one of a couple people that I came across spewing this same sentiment. They said what happened with this 2016 election is basically it was divine intervention. Like, yeah, we know the elections is rigged. We know a lot of shit in America is fixed and rigged, and, you know, computers we can manipulate. But those results was not supposed to spew that result.
Oh, Donald Trump was a mistake.
Donald Trump was a mistake. So when we see, him react like that to the elite, this is genuine, because I was not selected.
But how did that happen, though?
This is why some people are saying it's divine intervention. Like, God made this happen. He was supposed to be like, this is like, you know.
But they controlling the ballots and all this systematic shit.
That's why I just said, Dominique, that the machines was not supposed to spew those results.
Oh. Wow. I don't know.
Now, this is if you want to subscribe to that, the divine intervention route, that Donald Trump was indeed
chosen by God
to, you know, upturn certain roots and all of these things. And he's the, you know, 45th president, and he's going to deliver the, you know, the great.
I don't subscribe to that.
The great deal with the whole Middle East. I mean, he is fulfilling that part. And as far as certain other biblicals, like certain things are being checked off. So it's like, is he this or is he that?
Is he the next Messiah?
The next. Do God want you to be? Do God want Donald Trump to be your president? Yo, Christians will go crazy. They'll be like, "What? Yeah. God wanted this?"
Yeah, it's talking about a conflict of interest.
Crazy. They will. Oh my God. They'll be like, "God, how dare you talk about blasphemy?"
Yeah.
Imagine the amount of time they get in Nigeria.
Right. So. Back to, did you believe he had COVID?
No.
Yeah, me either. Because for one,
as soon as I heard it, it's bullshit.
I don't believe he has it, but I do think that if, let's say they do, pardon me, bless me.
I would say bless you, but
I know.
I want to say another word.
I know. Let's say that he doesn't have it, right?
Anoint you.
Well played. Thank you. This is a chess move. As soon as he announced it, me and Steven wrote in the chat. He wrote in the chat. Chess move. I said, I agree.
Invest $7,000 in something. Vaccine? The vaccine company.
But it's like, chess moves by those, because you notice even the upcoming weeks surrounding his assistant got it. People in the White House started to get it. And all of a sudden, boom, he gets it. So, to the normal person, he don't like wearing masks. And niggas in his White House don't like wearing masks because of him. So in his little events in his White House, he tells them not to wear masks. So, all that added up, a person would be like, oh, it makes sense. He's moving reckless. He got the virus now.
So, imagine the battery. Quick interjection. Imagine the battery in their back now when they see niggas like us out and about in society.
Not wearing masks. Like, you see the fucking president? You see
you're putting me at risk.
You see where it got him? So I understand. I understand the niggas connecting the dots. You know what I mean? I also think he has it. And what really sealed the deal for me is that bro, the nigga is. I mean, everybody's body different. The nigga's not healthy. He's overweight. He don't look healthy. His skin don't look healthy. His eyes don't look healthy.
Is it confirmed that he healed in 3 days?
They saying I think he tweeted out, I feel better.
He
in
did
3
say
days.
that, but that
I saw a headline, Donald Trump.
He left the hospital
in 3 days. Yeah, left the hospital. What else? What else he was saying? He went to this is after he got. I think he still had it. He had a conference at the White House.
It's not confirmed though.
And you could see he's kind of breathing a little hard. It could be all theatrics.
It could be a clone.
It could be. I don't think so, but it could be.
According to Simpsons, Donald Trump died while being president.
Yes, and they haven't been wrong yet.
So far, them niggas is
they haven't been wrong yet.
Health is dwindling.
But yeah, it's
not making fun of it, but this is a fact that
But I also thought about the vaccine thing too. I was like, oh, he's gonna say that I don't know, he healed and this is the reason to get the vaccine because now I think he probably said something like, oh, I had like a pre-vaccine and that will help me. So I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna somehow tie this into the. But this is the nigga that kind of opposed vaccine. He made vaccines non-mandated when they wanted to, huh?
They're gonna say he's immune to it and inject us with his blood.
It's a whole bunch of fuckery going on.
Shit.
But I didn't believe it though. He may very well, but I just don't think he would survive it. I just don't think so. I think he would be dying from that shit.
Well, that depends on if he has underlying health conditions, health issues.
Which I think he does. Is then we're not going to expose it.
He's fat.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
I think he does.
Person.
Bro, you could tell, bro, the nigga don't eat healthy. He's overweight. I mean, for God's sake, he had fast food at the White House on multiple occasions.
For black
for
people,
his staff, and it wasn't just white. It was only black people there. It's white niggas there. You know what I mean? And he was eating it there too. He was eating it. He was eating it.
Were you there, Dominique?
I wasn't there. So the burger crumbs from his mouth.
We don't know if he ate that.
You think he eat healthy? Look at this motherfucker.
No.
The proof is in the belly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't wish death on. Oh, I won't say that. I'm not wishing death on him. I was gonna say I wish death on nobody, but it's not true.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly, get the fuck out of here. I don't wish death on Donald Trump.
Pedophiles.
Know what I mean? But if he healed up, this nigga's Superman. If he healed in 3 days, that's a new record.
When did he contract it? When was it?
I don't know. So shit is cap.
I forgot. I remember the day, but I can't remember the day. I remember being told that he had it, but it just went in my one eye and right out the other eye.
Let's move on though. Tory Lanez. We gotta bring this back up. I know you don't really care.
I mean, I care.
So for those who don't, if you've been on a rock and you just don't care about this type of stuff, it was alleged that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion in her feet a few weeks ago. Maybe 2 months ago, a month ago, right? It was alleged.
I care about that.
No charges has been brought upon him. No video, no witnesses has come forward. It's just been she say, he say, right? Everyone wrote him off, as far as I know. Everyone.
To be honest, I didn't see that on my timeline, on my social media.
What you mean? You saw people backing him up?
People didn't really comment on it.
No, when it first came out, not now, but when it first came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you didn't really see a lot of people. I seen a lot of people. I mean, mostly celebrities. I don't follow them, but I follow certain. I'm on Twitter, so people.
Well, Twitter, I wasn't on Twitter like that.
Yeah,
okay, maybe that's why.
A lot of people ran him off. Friends of his that he claims are friends. I'm talking about his album. His album was pretty good, but I knew that he makes good music. I'm bumping his album. And to be honest, I never quite fully believed. I ain't gonna lie. When she went on live and said that he did it, my belief went more so from I don't know shit to I kind of believe Megan. Even though it's bizarre, it still seemed unlikely. Mm-hmm. I was more so believing it. Like I'm on the balancing bar just went down a little bit, but it still didn't make sense. I'm like. It don't make sense. Listen to his album. And just, I don't know, man, like the sincerity I'm hearing in his voice and just shit. I wasn't there, so I really don't know, but he made me a believer. I don't think he did this shit. If you hear his album, it's a good album, you should listen to it.
I would listen to it.
He's saying certain things that I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, that makes sense. Like, how could you accuse me if your back was turned? Which is a nigga's been saying that. Like, she didn't even see who shot it. She just assumed it was Tory.
Well, we don't know where in her feet she was shot.
Yeah, I mean,
depending on
if we pull up the X-rays, we could. I don't have them on.
Depending on where, she could tell if it was him or not.
But I don't think she's never claimed to see though. I think she was walking out the car and she was shot. You know what I mean? And then the gun was owned to him. Don't mean he owned. Don't mean he was holding the gun though.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Bro, this is just like the Jussie Smollett with the bleach shit.
So you think that she's lying?
Yes. These niggas are paid. They're entertainers.
No, I never heard you say that. You think that Megan's lying?
Yeah, as the story develop, if the shit is more and more vague and cloudy and doesn't fucking add up, then it's like, bro. And nothing is happening. Like since when is the cops hesitant on arresting a black man for shooting with a gun?
Yes,
for shooting, for being violent, for being
It's kind of
how much
like
money you got. Niggas fucking arrested R. Kelly. Niggas arrested Michael Jackson. Niggas arrested
everybody. Nigga,
Cuba Gooding Jr. He got son. This
my
dude is a
nigga. T.I. getting arrested just for having a fucking pistol on him, nigga.
But that is questionable still. Like this nigga had a whole fucking
he had an army
arsenal.
Yes, he had an army.
Tank
and
T.I.
You want some?
So it's like I don't know.
You got 4 loadouts, nigga. Warzone style.
I mean, shout out to niggas born on September 25th, but
he
got that type of clout.
He's born on that day too.
Yeah.
Him, Lil Wayne.
No, Lil Wayne is the 27th.
Oh, okay.
Him, Lil Wayne, him.
And you used to go around telling niggas what celebrities on your birthday.
You always ask me. You always ask me. And you just asked me
I
again,
didn't
and
ask
then
you.
You
used to. No, that's
people.
cap. I don't care who on your birthday.
Oh my God.
You used to go around telling niggas.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Right.
But yeah, so that's questionable to me.
Very.
Like you're still nobody's making a move. Nobody is saying that we're investigating this story.
At the end of the day, nobody really fucking knows. I posted
nobody seems to care.
Yeah, I mean, not now. I mean, the thing is, it sucks on his point.
Nobody seemed to care.
No, when it first happened, people were talking. You may didn't see it. Hell yeah. A lot of niggas. Bun B went on live and said, "Fuck Tory Lanez, he should be in prison." T.I. said some shit. Rick Ross came out, said some shit about him. Kaylani.
This is Twitter.
This is Instagram. It's social media. Period.
Okay.
Yeah, they posting videos, all types of shit. So it died down now because he's saying his point. Nobody believes him. It's kind of like niggas already written you off as you know what I'm saying. And the one thing that I posted on my Twitter, I said, yo, imagine if Tory didn't do this shit. And the close friend of mine,
if this shit never happened.
She probably gonna bump this. A close friend of mine DM me and was like, "No, Nico, no." I'm like, "No, Nico, what? Like, you wasn't there. I wasn't there." She's a girl. I'm like, I wasn't there.
I figured.
You wasn't there. Like, all this is hearsay. Just because you subscribe to that person's belief and I subscribe to this one, don't mean either one of us is right. It's not proven yet. You know what I mean? One thing about me, I love black women, but I'm not gonna just inherently
jump out the window,
take your side.
Yeah,
I do that with anybody.
Great word.
I don't care if it's family. I don't care. It's something about me. If I can't inherently just pick your side just because
of our relationship,
you know what I mean? That's like if something came out about you saying like, "Yo, this nigga robbed the bank." In my mind, I would doubt it. But I can't look somebody in the face and say, "Nah, it's no way he did that shit. He didn't do that."
Because he's capable of doing it.
Because I don't know.
Capable of doing.
I don't believe you did it.
Yeah, exactly.
But to say no, like, he didn't do it, and
the capabilities factor is there.
Mm-hmm. And then to pick your side, I mean, obviously in the court of law, I'm gonna hold you down. I don't give a fuck what you did, unless you kill kids and rape somebody. But
Facts.
Besides that, I'm holding you down.
Gay.
But like, besides some court shit, like, and niggas like, yo, you gotta pick a side. I'm like, I can't. I don't know if he did this shit or not, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna convict this nigga because 1,000 people who said it. You know what I mean? I hate when people, I'm going on a little tangent, but I hate when folks, you ever been in a debate?
That goes back to Bill Cosby. 83 women, supposedly.
Right. Which I ain't gonna lie. I was one of the niggas I was like, God damn, like 15 is a lot, but 83. But you know, once the momentum starts, it could be, you know. So you
Possible.
know, that's like, you ever been in a debate with somebody and it's other people in the room, and then they be like, oh yeah, that they asked them they opinion and they agree with them. You see, and I was like, nigga, these two niggas don't make you right.
Yeah,
these niggas ain't the dictators of truth.
Yeah, what substantiates?
Oh, y'all could be wrong. Don't, just because it's more y'all don't mean, just because y'all lie don't mean y'all right. And that's what society is right now. The louder we are, oh yeah, Tory is wrong, Meg is wrong. The louder the crowd, the more they right. I don't subscribe to that.
Something else, I do agree 100%. Something else that came to mind. This is another divisive factor.
It is.
Well, tactic. Now we gonna divide all the women who potentially succumb traumatic experiences in the past, and the men who they value, like who they value in their lives. Now they're gonna look at them in the negative light because this man is looking at it with a logical mindset, while I'm being preyed upon because of my emotional, you know, tendency, equipped with my traumatic experience that I, you know, endured in the past. It's too much. So it's like, damn, it's like nobody's in my corner. So more and more divisiveness in society because nobody trusts nobody.
Right.
But if you really look at it from a logical, it's like it's clearly a right and wrong. Like, my nigga.
Yeah.
None of us was in the fucking room. None of us was in the car. None of us was there.
Yeah.
So how could we speak definitively? We haven't seen any video footage.
Nothing.
Fuck what niggas say. Fuck what niggas say.
Nothing. To be honest, the charges won't, like, if he got charged, I need to see video, because how many niggas got wrongly
niggas charged Emmett Till with hollering at that ugly chick.
Right. Yeah. Fuck that.
He was charged technically.
Yeah. Charged and killed over that.
Not charged by the court of law, but he was charged with that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So we need to see, well, we don't need to see anything, to be honest. But I would like to see video. You know what I'm saying? Like, for Tory's sake and for Megan's sake. Just get to the bottom of this shit, because he, like, and I know you about to speak, but I'm a future cut you off. I'm pre-cutting you off. I like Tory's energy. Cause on one of the tracks where he spoke his shit, like I said, throughout the whole, it's like more than 15 records, I think. Nah, it's like more than 10 records.
And each song he said, I didn't shoot her.
Not each song, but on at least more than at least 5.
Okay.
He's mentioning it at certain points, mentioning names and all that. And at some song, at the end of the song, he was like, "You niggas could ever fucking give me you niggas could ever break me down back against the wall. I stand tall, nigga. You niggas could ever fucking take this away from me. I work too hard for this shit." He's talking his shit, and I feel that, because just imagine
if all this
you being accused of something that you didn't do, and you worked hard to get here, and it's so easy to lose as an entertainer. It's because your fame comes from the people. Once that opinion gets swayed, if you're not talented enough, like it's a reason why Kobe survived them allegations. I don't think he did it. He cheated on his wife. I don't think he raped. But it's a reason why he survived that shit. If he was some whack nigga, he was out of here. Let's not be mistaken.
She was bragging.
If Kobe wasn't Kobe Bean Bryant, that nigga was out of here. Career over.
Can't say that. It depends on the woman. No. People really respected Vanessa for staying and stuff.
No. I'm talking about, he was so great of a player, and he was so much of a phenom in society
that overlooked,
that niggas,
I
wouldn't say overlooked the rape. Niggas gave him the benefit of the doubt. You know how much Americans love their stars.
Yeah,
look how long I can't
say that 100% because I wasn't paying attention to that case, so I wasn't looking at media reaction. I wasn't watching. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't soaking up that experience.
You could look at what happened to him.
Yeah, it just came and went.
Well, I wouldn't say it came and
back,
went. I think he survived it though.
He did survive.
Was so great.
Because, and that's what I mean by came
if
and went.
he was some white nigga that averaged 4 points,
like it was unflawed. Like,
hear me though. If he averaged 4 points, he was fucking out of here.
If he averaged 4 points, we wouldn't even be covering his bum ass story. That's my point.
Yeah, okay.
These shits are used to target certain black men. So who knows?
Being covered or not, he's going to prison.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
Sure.
Who knows what Tory Lanez could have been turning down in Hollywood or from Hollywood or this system, or who knows what he could have been, basically turning down or severing ties with.
I know where you're going with this.
And they're like on some Dave Chappelle, by
upset.
the time you go back, we're going to have the media, we're going to have the world believing that you're on crack.
He just bought all his masters. He got all his masters. And he mentioned that he's like, oh, all this shit going on. What he said, all this shit going on. You see what happened to Prince. You see what happened to Michael. Now I get my masters. Now this shit want to pop up. You know, I'm not accusing Megan of anything, but she does have a lot of ties.
That
with
just
big
popped in my head, bro.
And she signed the Rock Nation. So there's big ties with her.
And she's being used as a current black female caricature for these white, Jays. The fuck? Nah, brother Wesley broke it down. Niggas managers, when you really look at it, like
not all the
like they managers, they execs, like
Jewish.
come on, bro, like all these niggas, bro.
Yeah, all the execs, they're mostly Jewish.
All your fucking talent are black people.
Yeah, it's like the NBA.
All your slaves are black people.
The NBA, NFL.
It's like 1492. The fuck? Nothing changed.
Most of Congress is white people.
So I'm not saying that she's a bedwench and she's in cahoots with these people and all of this is a collusion.
Yeah.
However, I am saying that all of that I just said is possible.
It's factors. Yeah. That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying.
It's look, he said it himself. And look, I do think it can play a part. Oh, you got your master. You trying to. And he does have another record in the beginning where he's like, no, don't get it fucked up. These niggas do fear a black man with a hoodie and all that, but what they really fear is an independent black man, a nigga that's a grinder who got his own, an entrepreneur, a nigga who's a boss.
This is
I just got my masters. If y'all don't see what the fuck going on, if y'all ain't hip, and I totally agree with that. They don't want to have ownership,
bro. They turning us into Walking Dead, and niggas don't know who got bit.
Facts.
Or niggas, they turning us into the game. What's the game with the imposter?
Among Us.
They turned us into Among Us.
Who's the imposter?
Somebody just reported a murder. Somebody just cried foul. Somebody just got shot in their feet. Who did it? What's the motive?
We voted him off. We
gotta vote him off.
Voted Tory before there's no evidence.
We gotta vote him off.
That's a good analogy.
I know it's a great analogy.
It's a good analogy.
That's what the media constantly does.
Yeah, because niggas who
we gonna introduce some shit that's gonna make the black community uproar.
Yeah, and then
and castrate their own kind. But when we got our Harvey Weinsteins, when we got our Brett Kavanaughs, when we got our Peter Liangs, when we got our Mahatma Gandhis, when we got our Trujillo from Dominican Republic,
Yo,
when we
Oprah. Oprah, where's that Weinstein documentary?
Quiet. John of God from Brazil. When we got our versions of y'all, a million times worse.
It's quiet.
Shit, yo, bro. Either you gonna play ball and shut the fuck up and hold it down and be more like on a lower scale, or we gonna kill you like Jeffrey Epstein. Like, we don't give a fuck about your tax bracket.
We don't. Yo, Oprah, what happened to that documentary you was dropping? You know what I'm saying? First, it was
all this shit is indecisive.
It was R. Kelly.
It's divisiveness, bro.
And then she jumped on Russell Simmons, but Weinstein. They get real quiet with the Steens.
This is why I've been telling people to fast. When you fast, you become more relaxed. You become more in tune with the planet.
I need to fast then because I think I'm already in tune to a degree.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm good.
I feel like I'm gonna really be on some ultra instinct shit.
I'm good.
But look, this isn't
shit that these niggas is doing.
This is more of a defending truth and defending Tory. At the end of the day, we don't know what would happen. Mm-hmm. But I'm not finna just, and it's just,
niggas is not dependent.
We got this protect black women thing, right? Which is great, but then there's no protect black men. It gotta be equal, man. They gotta be equal. You can't just.
That was a topic too.
You know what I mean?
I forgot to write it down.
Yeah.
How well do you feel protected, and like, do you think people care about the mental
of black men?
Aptitude of black men.
I think it's least
say
value.
It more than act on it.
I think it's super least value.
People say, "Oh, we care about the black man," but shit. When's the last time you asked niggas like,
"How you
what's
doing?
Your spirit like?
How's your spirit?
How does your your brain feel today?"
Right. Nah. Real talk. It's just like you said, divisive. But let's get to the bottom of this. I'm sounding like a fucking detective, but I want to see what happens. Yeah. Great album though.
Yeah.
You can't cancel a nigga with no evidence. So bump his album. You know what I'm saying? Make your own.
That's why I was writing.
Make your own. Bro. Discovery.
This is my whole thing.
I'm
not allowing these people to tell me how I should view my people. I'm not allowing that.
Right.
Because soon as they do that, they be like, see, look. That's how all of them are like.
Cancel him too, though.
Yeah, but if you speaking from emotion and you not being logical, then same thing applies.
Right. But don't get it fucked up. If it come out that he really did do that, it's cancel that nigga.
That's a fact.
But we gotta get there. Moving on though. Spotify and Joe Rogan, right? Remember a couple months ago, Joe Rogan got that big,
like a month ago,
$100 million plus deal,
Spotify,
exclusively content on Spotify. Even took it off YouTube, which is a big move because YouTube is big.
Because Spotify, they working on their version of YouTube next year.
Yeah, yep. But videos want to be on the app, which I don't think it'll do well. Me personally, I don't think it'll do well. Ain't nobody overtaking YouTube. YouTube is like. YouTube is like fucking Google. When you want information, you go to Google, even though it may not be all credible. Mm-hmm. When you think of information, I'm gonna Google it. It's a societal phenom. That term. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
You could be searching on some other shit. I'm gonna Google it.
It's a term.
It's like how you taking a Lyft, but you gonna say, "Yo, I'm in an Uber."
Uber, yeah.
It's just like a culture thing.
Yeah.
When you want to find some videos, you want to get information, YouTube is that shit. So by all means, Spotify, do your shit. But I ain't really fucking with y'all because y'all doing, first of all, y'all ain't treating Joe Budden podcast how y'all should. 2 years number one on y'all platform. They ain't getting what they deserve. And now
he already received the boot, or is he still there?
They off.
Is he still recording?
Yeah. I mean, see, the good thing about podcast is that he owns his podcast. And as long as he has his RSS feed, he could put it on any platform.
Yeah, because he can still continue
YouTube. He can still put it on
shit.
Spotify, I'm sure. He's not getting paid
as a contract, just as private contractor, and he just get paid based on views and listenerships or whatever.
Yeah, no, he won't get paid.
Period.
From Spotify, no, only if he does ads and like shit like that. That's the only time.
But I'm not as far. I'm talking. He's not going to be paid as a partner.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not going to be receiving that check.
No,
because those ties.
So Spotify, they went on this. Like I said, this is another example of just a corporation abusing their power. They was embarking on this because Apple Podcasts has like 90% of the market share in podcasts. Most podcast listeners go to Apple Podcasts first. Mm-hmm. Spotify want a piece of that pie, as they should.
Yeah.
So they got Joe Budden. He was the first podcast on there to really be big, right? 2 years number one. He did the whole rundown. 2.5 episodes. He exposed about how they didn't get no.
Which
they
episodes
just didn't get treated no well.
Are they numerical or?
I'm gonna put you on.
Yeah,
it wasn't too far away. Bump them. Probably like last month, but he really. That's why I love Joe Budden. He don't give a fuck. He at this time he was still signed to them, talk completely shit about them, expose them. I'm gonna put you on to the episode.
Because I seen a snippet. I seen the passion.
Yeah. Yeah, catch the YouTube video. Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Okay, yeah.
So, Joe Rogan is number one podcast in the world, as far as numbers sake. I love his podcast just because I don't agree with all his points. I don't agree with all his guests, but I like the transparency. I like the open dialogue
and versatility in the conversations.
Yeah,
backed by a certain level of expertise, even though you shouldn't trust it 100%.
Right. So he signed $100 million plus deal with Spotify exclusively on their platform. But the day one that his podcast got on Spotify, 100 plus episodes were removed. Right now, they came out with some bullshit saying it was a streaming error and
were removed from his library.
Yeah, like you can't listen to them shits on Spotify
as far as his archived episodes.
Right. And then it's like it's only on Spotify, so you either I think he deleted or archived them off YouTube. So the episodes that got removed, you can't listen to it nowhere because it's only on Spotify, which was like, damn.
Imagine the people who got them recorded could sell them shits for $20.
Yeah. So they was like, oh, it's like an error, but why is it? It's a trend going on. All the episodes that get removed are the most controversial.
Yeah.
But it's an error.
Yeah.
So your algorithm makes calculated errors.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We type in on our database words that
are most controversial and
gay,
topics.
Faggot,
yep.
Islam, this, that.
Yeah.
Oh,
transphobia.
100 episodes? Oh, delete all of them.
Alex Jones. Shout out Alex Jones.
Yeah.
I don't agree with everything he says, but he's one of them folks that
ruffle
he
feathers.
Don't give a fuck. He gonna talk his shit.
I like truth and people who ruffle feathers.
He gonna talk his shit. Even if all his shit ain't credible, the fact that because everything that we say ain't credible. We don't have all the facts. But we going against the grain to an extent. Credible. That nigga going against the grain. I'm surprised they didn't kill him yet. I don't wish it on him. But I agree, majority. But we're not perfect. But anyway, so
yeah, nobody.
Removed a lot of episodes, but now some employees in their New York-based location, their headquarters, their corporate building, they had the audacity. Right,
he's made sure he specified on them. Right, what's his name? John Schmick or some shit.
We talking about?
Nah, I thought you was going to zoom in even. Oh
no. These employees had the audacity to. They was holding a strike, saying if Spotify didn't allow them to censor his podcast further, they were going on strike. They were that upset. They
must be high level employees.
Editorial. I'm gonna get more information. I'm not sure. I don't think they are.
For them to say that,
because I heard that
it's not the janitor doing that. Like, right, bro, we could fucking replace you.
Of course not. But I heard that Spotify, the company, the execs, they were kind of like, that's why it is a strike, because they were not agreeing with that. Even though y'all did remove 100 plus episodes, I heard that they were pushing back, like, no, we're not going to further censor him. Like, we gave this nigga $100 million. Like, he's an investment at this point. That's what I'm thinking about, like, as far as his business, right? They saying we want editorial rights. We want to be able to blur it out. We want to see the episode before it drop. We want to censor some shit.
They sound like white people,
and they are white. They are white.
Fuck, we surprised about
right.
that.
And then I'm not surprised at all. And then they want to, even if the shit's too raunchy, you know what? We scrapping the whole episode. Record again, nigga.
They sound like Christopher Columbus.
Record again. We not doing that one. You said too much transphobia shit. We deem transphobia.
Record again. They said that.
Nah. This is me speaking as if I'm them.
Paraphrasing.
Like,
okay.
No, they said that they want to be able to edit or scrap episodes, meaning if the shit
have to
too
do it
raunchy,
over,
you know what? We not even putting it up.
Yeah.
Record again, nigga. Do another one.
Now, what do you think about all of this in its totality?
I think this.
How genuine do you think this is?
The
way things are playing out.
Well, okay, I'll tackle it piece by piece. The strike is happening from what I've heard from sources that said, like, yeah, no, this
strike
shit
at
is
Spotify.
Alex Jones spoke on it. These niggas are in New York holding a strike right now because they want to censor him. Right now, the belief that Spotify is against it or for it, I don't know. Cause how you against them censoring shit, but you removed 100 plus episodes? You doing more hurt than what these niggas are striking for. You know what I mean? You remove these shits. So
how is that more hurt?
Depending on who they looking for editorial things. They looking to blurt out certain things and maybe scrap. They completely scrapped these episodes. You can't find these bitches.
Yeah. So how is that? It depends on who.
I think
is
that's
being hurt.
worse. Because like I said, these niggas want to see it and then edit it. You know, we're going to let it fly, but we're going to take out that word. They said, fuck that. We removing the whole episode. I think that's worse.
I get that. That. Worse for who, though?
Worse for Joe Rogan.
Oh, my God.
Worse for Joe Rogan.
Only?
Worse for the consumer. Worse for the consumer.
Because information allows us to open up our minds.
Right, yeah.
It exposes us to certain truths
Censorship.
or falsehoods, which cause us still to open up our minds and explore
make us
certain
think.
ideas.
He makes me think.
Exactly. So now, who is benefiting from this?
The media, the ones that control the media, the one that are holding the chess pieces that are like, nah, we don't want you niggas to
the ones who
understand
want uniformity.
Yeah, right. Yep.
So now,
the puppet masters.
Me being me and me being how I think, once again, it could go both ways because I don't know. I'm not in either people's heads.
Right.
However, I think Joe Rogan is a wise enough man to consider certain factors before signing.
So let's just say it, nigga.
A certain
you think he sold
deal
out for $100 million
to play ball with the elites and to maintain living?
That's what you're saying. You think he sold out?
It is probable.
I take that $100 million. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want.
It is probable.
Okay. I can see how you would say that.
So now, who knows who are other people with these deals, with these giant deals, Nike deals, LeBron.
Right.
We don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
We don't know.
Alex Jones.
People can say certain things, but the action,
right,
or ownership behind other things, it's like, whoa. Based on what you said, that's like, why would you do this?
Right. A lot of shit don't make sense. That is...
A lot of shit is polarizing right now. A lot of shit is causing us to think right now.
That's a fact.
A lot of shit is causing us to be emotional right now. Around voting time.
Yeah, certain people, yes, for sure. For sure. I know Alex Jones is a close friend of... Well, they appear to be close friends. Like I said, I don't know these niggas. But when I speak, I'm going to just say it. And y'all just assume that we don't know shit. So I can't...
It's hard. It's hard to speak definitively.
I want to further confirm that when I speak, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna keep saying I don't know. So I'm gonna just say it and y'all just assume it.
Yeah, just
you know what I mean. They're close friends.
Him and Joe Rogan.
Yeah, and he's been saying like, Joe Rogan, he's really upset about what's been going on, and I would be too. He built this platform to be the number one. This is no bullshit. This is number one in the market. Mm-hmm. He got offered $100+ million for this shit. I'm not sure how many years the deal is, but it would make sense to me that he would be upset. But also it's like, how the fuck, like you are an enterprise. You are a brand. You are a tycoon in this shit. How your lawyers didn't look over your editorial power over your podcast? He stressed in the beginning that it was a partnership. Them niggas don't own his shit. It's like a distribution deal in music. They don't own his shit. So it's like, how these niggas doing that to the biggest you the big dog. Look, if I'm Joe Rogan, I'm walking in there with my nuts sagging on the floor, nigga. Matter of fact, I want y'all niggas to carry my shit for me. I'm big dog. Y'all came to me with this deal. $100 million. I'm walking in here doing what I want, nigga.
Yeah,
and
but
y'all edited my shit? That's how I think it should be. Clearly it's not going that way.
Exactly.
Clearly his lawyers must have ain't been lawyers. They ain't read the fine print.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? It's I don't know.
It's bizarre. It doesn't add up.
Does
this add up to you?
Man. Huh?
Does this add up to you? Does this make sense to you?
It don't add up for his sake. It add up for their sake, because I read a comment on YouTube. It makes sense. It put this in perspective. They bought this nigga to control him. This is what corporations do. Yeah,
but us being more acquainted with him, because we don't know. Average white guy could walk down the street. We don't know if this nigga is part of the board for Spotify.
We don't know.
We know who Joe Rogan is, though. We bumped his podcast. We know us. We're more acquainted with his personality and sense of thought.
Right.
Based on that, this don't make sense. That's what I'm saying.
He seems too much of a smart guy.
So now, because of that, and because of his status before, because he didn't need the deal. Nah. He has his hands in multiple things.
Yeah, he didn't need it. But
so now, based on that, all of this,
you think he sold out?
No, or he was coerced.
If you were coerced, nigga, I'm disappointed.
You'd be surprised.
That's why I said I'm disappointed if that's the case.
You got a wife and children. Billionaires came to you. If you don't do this, we're gonna kill you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna maintain your life doing what you love, but now it's regulated, or are you gonna stand?
We giving you $100 million and you're gonna keep your life.
Listen,
or we killing you, you get no money.
But I mean, yeah, true. But you're already
a tough decision.
You're already a millionaire, though.
But they're gonna kill you, though. Like you said, they're gonna kill you.
Exactly.
That's a tough decision.
And the first thing popping in your head is what? Wife and children, or children?
Yeah.
So now, all right, do my podcast regulated and live with my children, or stand tall and die.
Right. It's a very
It's like, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah.
Be a millionaire and live with my children, or die?
Yeah. I'm just waiting to hear what he gonna say about it. I don't think, cause I mean, if they removing his shit like this, they ain't gonna let anything fly with him.
The way they're acting is like FBI agents when they come into your office. We storm the shit and we confiscate certain documents. Period.
Right.
They're acting like the fucking FBI. When you see certain niggas act like this, you got to look at who owns this shit. Who owns Spotify? Who's on the board of Spotify?
Yeah, I have to find that
what
out.
are the connections? Like, why are they making certain moves like this? Is Spotify and YouTube gonna eventually merge? You got to think ahead. Like, we looking at shit now and shit. Like, all these niggas do this shit for strategic purposes.
Yeah.
And we looking at now, and these niggas like, yo, they thought Kobe death was surprising. Watch what we got next. That's how they thinking.
Yeah. Well, we just gotta. Hopefully, he gets a handle on this shit.
And I'm gonna say this again. I touched on this before. I myself still haven't done this. But we really need to pay attention to certain like new moons, like the phases of the moons.
What happened? You're supposed to be a fucking expert by now.
No, I never said that. We're really. I want us to start paying more attention to the phases of the moons and certain significant events that transpire, because I really think these niggas is planning this shit in conjunction with the moon, because it doubles and it amplifies certain energies that they want to manifest. Yeah.
It's like Goku using the energy from the earth to form the spirit bomb and shit. Yeah. I hear you though. I hear you, nigga. Get on.
We all gotta do it though. Come on, because some days it's not every week that I'm gonna be reading that shit.
But you said you were gonna get into it.
Yeah, I said that. You should
be reading
started reading other things.
Now.
I started reading about this shit, this topic, that topic.
Yeah,
every topic.
Yo, shout out to Joe Rogan, man. Fuck Spotify. What's up?
Yo, shout out to Joe Rogan and Joe Budden. It's funny how I think the Joe Budden thing was a test trial. This is why we need to think ahead of time. The Joe Budden was a test trial because he was #1 podcast in terms of what exactly?
On Spotify.
When did they sign his deal? When did they sign him?
2 years ago.
What was he doing before that? Didn't he already have a podcast?
Yeah, I mean he wasn't #1 on Apple Podcasts. He was #1.
He was on Apple. Okay.
He's on Apple, other platforms.
Okay.
But once he touched Spotify and they brought other niggas there, it wasn't just that he was #1, like his numbers. Because if there's nobody there and you one of two,
got you.
Like his numbers were high, like his listeners and shit.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But okay, I think it was in terms of influence now. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
How many people are we gonna bring over from this platform? Because I remember, to be honest, that's the main reason why I didn't listen to Joe Budden podcast like that. It's crazy how the convenience, because I don't listen to the podcast on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
I have it hindered me from listening to his shit. But I watched a couple videos on YouTube, and I did listen to a couple of episodes still on Spotify.
Yeah.
But because it's now on Apple Podcasts, it's like,
yeah.
So I myself, this is what I'm saying. I'm not perfect. I succumb to the same.
That's why
shit.
Apple, they geniuses. They got the number one phone, and then they plug shit on
Apps.
there. Apple News, Apple Maps,
Apple Fitness,
Apple Podcasts, Apple. You know what I'm saying? Apple Health, Apple Pay. I'm using Apple
We're
Pay.
thinking Apple.
I just got my Apple car in the mail the other day. Titanium shit. Got a little weight to it. I'm feeling nice. I'm asking everywhere. You Apple Pay? Because you get 2% back on every purchase
Per transaction. Okay.
Every purchase you get 2% back. If you use the card somewhere, you get 2%. If you use it at the Apple Store, you get 3%. Like it's no fees on the card. I ain't finna promo them niggas, but
yeah, it sounds like it.
These niggas is smart. You know what I'm saying? They got in with the technology.
That's what you call,
and they pushing
vertical integration and horizontal integration.
That's like with us. We about to drop a merch. We got our personality moved onto the podcast.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna go into other avenues.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
One is just the initial foot in the door. That's all it's for.
Yeah.
But I think do you get what I was saying with the Joe Budden stuff? Like they tested it to see how many people will potentially come over with him based on his.
He was a test
following.
That's probably why he wasn't appreciated as he hit.
Plus he's black.
He should have been.
He was there Tuskegee.
Yes, which he spoke about.
He was there Tuskegee.
He got in there. You know Joe Biden.
I mean, whoa.
Joes. Joe Biden,
Joe
Budden, Joe Rogan, a lot of Joes.
Hey, fucking Modell's closing down. It's crazy.
Really?
Man.
Modell's closing down?
Yeah.
Damn.
Buy one, get 10 free.
Damn, we got to go Pennsylvania Ave. Get some shit.
Yeah. Yo, did Planet Fitness take money out your account?
They have. I have to cancel.
I need my fucking money back.
I got to cancel that shit because I have to reorganize my life again to get the time back. Because I mean, I ain't wasting $10 every month.
I feel you.
Know what I mean,
that's
once I reorganize my life, then I'll go back.
That's an ice cream at Van Leeuwen with change. Ice cream.
That's 2 McFlurries.
You still be buying McFlurries?
No, I haven't. I'm just saying.
I don't believe you.
No,
I thought about it.
I haven't had a McFlurry in a couple years.
I've been thinking about it yesterday.
Yeah.
By the way,
yesterday
was Devonna, my older sister, and my nephew Levi's birthday.
Really?
Happy birthday! I just want to say it recorded, so you know.
Happy birthday to y'all! Same birthday.
Yeah.
Wow.
We told her Levi. It's Levi's day though. When he was born, we told her.
Yeah, she's old.
We like,
she's
yo,
old
bro, you like, come on.
You get no gifts.
He's a baby.
You getting a hug and a happy birthday. That's it. That's a fact.
A hug and a happy birthday.
That's it. Hey, birthday.
It's on me.
Yeah.
All right, Cuzzy Capone. I like that name. Shout Cuzzy Capone.
Moving to your
Don't tell me what to do. No, I'm playing. Which one?
The censorship ones. Well, no. The watching.
Speaking of yeah.
Perfect segue.
Yeah. For Spotify now. This
wasn't planned, by the way.
Alfonso TV. Have you ever heard about it?
I have not.
All right. So Alfonso TV, it's basically a cyber company, and what it is their system runs in incognito mode for apps that you download from the App Store. So let's say you download Clash of Titans,
right? And
they are in cahoots. They have a contract with Alfonso TV. Every time you play or open Clash of Titans, Alfonso TV kicks in incognito mode, unbeknownst to you, the operator,
right? And
it basically accesses your voice record settings on your phone, function on your phone, and picks up on certain terms or whatever, and then they sell that recorded information to third-party companies rather, and they then target you on Instagram and Facebook, showing you the same
even
shit
PS4
you was just talking to you. Yeah.
I've seen little shit on PS4. Like I downloaded a game from PS4, like Fall Guys. Mm-hmm. I saw an ad on my YouTube. I see an ad on my Instagram. I'm like, I've never seen an ad for Fall Guys. Mm-hmm. But I just bought the game though,
Yeah.
so it's like, damn, PlayStation, y'all niggas is
It's
no escaping it.
Basically, any device with a Wi-Fi, I would say.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, not even a lot. Every single technological device or apparatus, in a sense, is based on a human function, human bodily function. So now, the Wi-Fi signals or the iOS or cloud or whatever, basically, well, I'll say Wi-Fi. That is the energy fields outside of our bodies. So now imagine it's like the movie What Men Think or What Men Want or What Women Want. Imagine walking around, every female you see, you can see their energy field.
Yeah,
and then I give you a guide with each layer of energy field, what it mean, what it signifies, what color signifies, what the vibration, the wavelengths may be signifying. Bro, I just gave you the cheat code to women.
Cheat code, yeah.
You can just look at her energy field, regardless of her posture, her stance, whatever, how she's looking, and approach her and 100% execute, go straight to the core. And she's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now that is what this whole Wi-Fi shit is to these people who create this shit. This is why all these shits is hackable, because it's information, thousands of information just floating around. We can't see it, but that's the terminology that we're gonna apply to it. That's why they give us terms like the cloud. It's in the cloud, which is, if iRobot, it's like mother.
Right.
So it's accessible. As long as you subscribe to this shit, as long as you tap in, as long as you tap agree to that shit, you just gave us everything.
Right. That's why I fuck with Apple though, because I feel like Apple has the least hackable things. Because they are the hackers.
Yeah.
They got the information. They doing shit with your shit. They want all the pie. They don't want other niggas to get the pie. That's why, I mean, but to be honest, like, I don't like thing is, we get in check regardless. I can't control this shit. I'm not living off the grid. So that way of life is not gonna be a part of me. So there's no point of me even, people get so worked up about, oh my God, you can't control it. You got an iPhone? All right, nigga, just live your life and try to
make the best of it.
Yeah, to be honest, I've been kind of liking it lately because
liking being part of the Matrix.
No. These niggas
hacking you.
No, these niggas like advertising marketing, like hearing me say things and pushing it. Because like my Instagram be pushing me a bunch of dope shit.
But that's
T-shirts.
That's just to induce you to spend though.
Yeah, but it's up to me. It's up to me to have the wherewithal to be like, but, nah, I don't think I should. Then I should. You know, it's up to me ultimately.
But going back to, I think it's Pavlov with the ringing the bell and the dog salivate and giving him food.
Okay,
it's the same exact thing. It is up to it's like the dog saying, it's up to me, nigga. It's up to me to come over there and eat that shit. It's up to me. Fuck that bell. But if you're triggered and you tend to tap into it and fall for it and actually buy something, let's say it happened 10 times, you do 3 times. It still worked. It's still, who's to say by next year it didn't bump up to 4 times?
Let me finish
or
though.
5 times.
The shit that pop on my Instagram, like, it be shit that I like, I low key need. Sometimes, like, you know me, well, I wouldn't say need, but like some of these things, like I just enjoy, like these little gadgets. I like them shits. These little,
like that limp
even
roller
things
thing
like little
I
things like that is like, look, go ahead. I don't mind y'all pushing me that shit. To be honest,
it is a necessity.
You know what I mean? Because one, like, people be so, like, I get it. You want your privacy. You don't want people looking at your phone. And I get it. I don't want to look at my phone either. But also, I'm not a fucking creep. I'm not watching child pornography. I think that's what it is. Doing all this.
I think it's
shit.
The people who are
okay. Look at my phone. What you gonna do? Incriminate me on what? Me cursing out fucking a coworker? What I'm saying, like,
You stare into the eyes of someone with guilt, they'll react totally different than someone
shit
without
to hide,
guilt.
bro. Like I said, I don't want to see my text messages, obviously, because nobody's business. But like people, get off your high horse. You acting like you acting like you this fucking. You got all these secret files. like you are an average Joe. You work at Target. You go to work.
You're not a hacker. You're
like,
not a.
You.
You're not
like
a
what you got? You watching child pornography? What you got? You watching girls get raped? Like what you got on your phone
but
that
you
you're
gotta
so
respect people's.
Yeah, you have to, but we can't change it.
Force these niggas.
Unless you get in a flip phone, shut the fuck up about it.
You can't force these people though.
No, I'm not forcing them. I just don't like hearing niggas complain about it.
Me too. I hate
like
it
okay, get you a flip phone. Like this like
but you know what's funny though? By you having a bank account, you subscribe. These niggas is watching your shit to an extent. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Cancel your bank account?
There's a trail wherever you go. This lady comes in the store. I haven't seen her in a while. This white lady. She comes in the store. I think she's a little schizophrenic because she go on tangents. She come in the store. She's like, we ain't got no privacy, right? The fucking government is watching us, and
she comes to y'all store to tell y'all this.
Yes, while she's paying a bill, I'm like, I'll tell you not. My fingers cannot tap fast enough. I'm tapping faster than the iPad could work. I'm like, get this bitch out my face. She's in there talking all this shit,
Wait,
and it's
question.
so bad. I want to say, get you a flip phone. Go fucking move to Arkansas. Live on a farm.
Quick
or some shit.
How often do you have customers that come in to pay their bills in person?
Pretty often.
So
that's
it's a lot of people that still like that. That still prefer.
Yes, get your ass on auto
I know
pay.
you don't like that. I know you don't like
get on auto pay.
I know you be like, you can save $15 a month.
I be saying, you could say you got 4 lines. You could save $20 a month. That's $240 a year. You coming here? You coming out your day to?
They like thank you. I don't want the account.
That's like my dad. He don't like shit taking the money out.
Older people, the generations,
they want to be able to,
they like tangibles. I have family members who be like, I don't want that fucking direct deposit. Give me my cash in my hand. I would need to know I work for my money and I'll have it.
And
they
want to be in control. That I know
like,
my
bro,
bill is
Bitcoin
due.
coming, right? And you can't hold it, right?
I know my bill is due on the 2nd, but I'm gonna get them. I had niggas tell me this. My bill is due on the 2nd of every month.
Yeah, it's preference.
I'm gonna pay these niggas on the 5th though.
It's preference.
I'll be like, all right, I'm paying them on the 5th though. Right before they come out, I'm paying them on the 5th though. I'm like, what's the
game
money
with that though?
I don't know. They didn't want to. I don't know. It's a control thing.
Maybe it's a credit thing. Maybe you never know.
I don't know. But
it'd be dope.
That should be killing me, bro.
Nah, you gotta respect it. It's different generations.
I respect it, but I don't want to hear you complaining, bro.
Okay, yeah,
you can't change it. You got a
complain
fucking. You got a Samsung S6. Niggas done hack your shit. Niggas know your mom name. Niggas know what you watching every night.
To be honest, no. The older ones are the better ones. The newer ones is the ones that's becoming more and more hackable.
And no, 5G, that's not true.
5G, look at how easy it is to hack 5G. Look up articles.
Okay.
Bro, they're tricking us.
The iPhones don't have it
All
yet.
this shit. Bro, it's a trick. It's a big trick.
I don't think the iPhones have it
I
yet.
think it's a big trick.
LG got it. OnePlus got it. Motorola got it.
What, 5G?
Samsung got it. 5G.
Oh.
iPhone still ain't roll it out yet.
I'm talking about 5G network, period. I'm not talking about on the phones.
Oh, okay.
5G network, period, is very easy to hack.
Yeah. I ain't gonna front. Call me blind. Call me tricked. Call me
hoodwinked. That's a perfect.
It's something
That's
about
the title
Apple.
Episode. Call me hoodwinked.
Call me hoodwinked. Okay, write that down.
Episode. I'm gonna remember.
I'm gonna write it down.
I'm gonna remember.
I'm going to write it down, sir.
Oh. My memory is better than the notes.
Okay. Look, call me hoodwinked, right? But it's something about Apple. Them niggas got my trust, bro. And it don't add up though.
They got him.
They got me. They got
you.
I know.
You might as well get an Apple tattoo.
They're the biggest value company, and usually them niggas are the biggest demons. I know this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
This. It don't compute that the biggest company would do things morally. I know this.
Like.
But they got my trust, man. I think they're the least hackable computers, least hackable phones. They rolling out more privacy shit. Do you know that new
like
update?
IBM and
when
the
your
Holocaust.
camera is on, a green light pops up. Nah, this all shit could be fake, right? But
that's what they say, or that's what happened.
This is what happens when you open your phone and the camera's on. A green light pops up in the top. When your microphone is on, a yellow light pops up. So it lets you know when apps are in the background using camera or using microphones. So they shit like that, and plus it's already they have the best antivirus. You don't hear about niggas getting their iPhones hacked or their MacBooks hacked.
Dominic, you don't know that for a
fact. I've heard. Yes, we've heard about Samsung getting hacked and shit.
Dominic, we heard, nigga. I said you don't know for a fact. The fuck, we not in there conducting that research.
But we know the climate. We know.
I don't know shit
we
about
know
hacking
through the grapevine. We know of stories. Know. You barely ever hear about Apple MacBooks getting hacked. You go on a couple porn sites on a fucking HP. Nigga, your shit got herpes. You go on that shit with MacBook, you are in the clear. I'm here to tell you. Not on my MacBook, but on my cell phone.
For years.
My porn bookmark list is phenomenal. I'll send it to you. It's phenomenal.
I don't need it.
I'm going to send it to you.
I do not need it.
Abdalla, I'm going to send it to you.
I'm telling you,
man. It's phenomenal content. Ain't been hacked.
Latina. Amateur
blowjob, gang blowjob, a whole bunch of freak shit. Yes.
This nigga watch gang blowjob. Bunch of dicks in the video. Moving on, bro. This nigga just
it's just
you wild. No, don't say anything. Don't fucking say anything.
But I ain't gonna say nothing.
All right. Speaking of diseases,
but yeah, no. That website, never heard of them. That's crazy though. But we knew this though.
What website? Oh yeah,
the Alfonso TV.
TV. Yeah.
We know this. My final point is, it's no need to complain. If you don't want it, then get a fucking flip phone.
I'm just letting people know what it is that's doing it. It's Alfonso TV. It's kind of like Cambridge Analytica.
I'm gonna look them up though. Never heard of them.
Alexa, that's another one too.
That
people's been
wild.
reporting that Alexa been sending. She would kick in, start recording conversations based on like a trigger word, usually a trigger name, and then she would send that conversation, the recorded conversation, to that person in their contact, because it's like, oh, call John or send to John.
Could you imagine talking shit about your boss
and then send it to him?
I did that one time. Did I tell you?
I mean, I wouldn't be like, to be honest, it would be objective shit that I say. So it's like.
No, did I tell you how I said something?
No.
So my old store manager, let's call him R.
Where you used to work at again?
I ain't gonna say on the podcast.
No. The old store or the old job?
My old store manager.
Okay.
He's not there anymore, right? So,
but same company.
Same company. The one I'm at now.
Now I thought you was talking about old company.
Oh no. So he's a very.
You all right? You got heartburn?
Nah, it's a burp.
Pepsid AC.
I never had heartburn in my life.
Oh,
in my life, yeah.
We're young, so
yeah, it's coming though. Yeah, it's coming. As long as I
40 years
eat
old,
healthy and it's a press, but it's coming.
Sweet potato pie.
I haven't had some in like fucking months.
Yeah, I need some.
I'm having withdrawals.
I need some. Pumpkin pie.
Never had pumpkin pie in my life. Never had it. I'm gonna try it though. If you have it at Thanksgiving, I'll try it. At your crib, I'll try it.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
I bet. So. He's a very anxious, like he gives me anxiety because he's so like he them guys that like when the corporate guys are coming, he wants you to fucking clean the ceiling, like
I hate.
He wants you to go on stage and take a bath, like he wants you to be
to kiss so much.
I hate that shit, like, and he's so like nitpicky certain things. He's just very anxious, and it's annoying. So. One day he was going through his little rants of complaining about something, and he's in his office. I walked in there to say something. I walked right back out because once he's in his mode of complaining, these guys in his he complains about his work schedule and how he's so stressed out and how he has a big work overload. All right, you need to find another profession because you may not make it to 60 with your rate of stress. You need to quit while you ahead, my nigga.
Okay, I just thought of somebody that reminded me of him.
Yeah, so. One day, yeah, exactly, yep, exactly.
But they're not really making strides to change it.
They're not. But yeah, I'm so successful, and you not though. You're not. Your stress tells me you're not.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's going to tirade one day. I walk right back out on the floor. I was telling my boy, I about to tell him like, yo, don't engage with this nigga. Oh no, my boy, I about to tell him that he walked out. I was like, damn, I can't say it now. So while he's standing next to him, I'm like, yo, don't engage. Don't engage. So I meant to go text him because I couldn't really sound like, I was gonna write, I wrote, don't engage. He's in one of his moods. He's complaining. Don't even engage with this nigga. Mm. I'm thinking his name. I typed the nigga name in the toolbar, texted right to him on some sitcom shit. I was like, and look, I owe up to it.
You could have played it off though.
I owe up to it. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm thorough in my job. I speak my mind. I didn't want to do that, but I was like, yo, let's call him R. I said, yo, R, on some sitcom shit, you about to get a text from me, and I'm standing by it, my nigga. Like, you a little too antsy today. Mm-hmm. And he read it, and he smirked, and he was like, all right. I'm pretty sure he didn't like it because we had little things in the past, but I was like, yo,
I respect that response though.
I said, yo, I stand by it. I stand by it, man. You just, I ain't trying to engage with you, man. You in the modes. But where was I going with this whole shit? Totally forgot.
You're talking about your job with the 5G and people complaining. That's the last thing I remember.
Damn, it was something else. The reason why I brought up that him.
Yeah, he was
wasn't
nagging.
We
People was talking about
else?
People who don't change their situation. They just complain about shit.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
I guess.
Yeah, we were talking about the 5G. It's like, 5G's coming. Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Are you gonna get a flip phone and not use 5G? Subscribe to it, or are you gonna fucking keep this?
Just get a flip phone. But
the thing is, even if you get a flip phone, you still the radio waves, the wavelengths. You can't see it. It's like COVID. It is COVID.
So how about this? Move the fucking
North Sentinel Island,
Wyoming.
North Sentinel Island is going to become the safest spot.
Move your family there.
No cap.
And just grow your own food,
bro. Just the wavelengths is still exposed.
That's the most incognito you could get. Other than that,
if I don't have a map,
shut the fuck up out my ear. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, I feel you, man.
You know what I mean?
I don't give a fuck about what these people talking about. I told them Shanghai. Damn, I give you the solution.
Do you know that cactuses absorb radiation?
Really?
Somebody told me that, and I have one in my room. Shout out to Gabby. It's a gift.
Cactus absorb radiation.
Yeah. So
what if radiation? Oh no, I'm not gonna say that.
So that's dope. Have it in your room.
You looked it up.
It'll help you. No, I didn't.
You know what I looked up that you mentioned to me? I did look up the last night actually. I looked up the gingers with the Jews being linked to Jews.
Yeah,
it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing, but they didn't say, from what I read, they didn't say if it's like 100% they started with Jews.
Yeah, but it's a thing. When you hear gender, you think of Jews in American society.
Never thought of it.
Never thought about that?
Never thought. Never even heard it.
Wow.
I just think of
Are you American?
Like, I just think of red and freckles. That's what
you been here for how long? America? You been here for how long? You been in this country for how long?
I'm more American than you.
By all means. I'll claim this shit.
Yeah.
By all means. No. But, you said you can have it. No.
But no.
By all means. Take back. Nigga, we are the dickheads of the planet. Go ahead. Have the title.
In terms of history, yeah.
Yeah, you're a historian. I'll give you
history
that.
And...
I'll give you that. I'm not arguing with you.
Say history.
Yeah. You better off saying that.
People be like, yo, you know
I'm proud to be in the country, but I'm not proud to be an American per se, because we be doing a lot of dickhead shit. And we stand for a lot of dickhead shit. And, you know what I mean?
You know what somebody told me before? Like, I was chilling with somebody. And it was just somebody.
Say her name.
Somebody. I was chilling with somebody, right? And they was like, you a nigga. Like, like not like in a derogatory sense, but like mannerisms and I guess certain things.
Yeah, when I see you putting hot sauce on everything, I call you. Yeah,
you say that too. Yeah, but somebody else saying that, it's like put things into perspective.
Yeah, you a nigga.
I thought I was getting away with it.
No, you're not. It's gonna always be within us.
But hey, man,
why do you think people cheat? I love this topic.
Why do I think people cheat?
Yes.
All right.
You gonna break it? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Break it down. Break it down. People cheat. Well, I'm gonna say this. I gotta break it down by gender because I can't. It's not a generalized.
I'm glad you said that because that's the
Come
only way
on,
you
my
should.
brother.
That's the only way you should break it down.
Come on, my brother. You know I'm a dissector.
Yeah.
All right, put the Dr. Hazel glasses on. Break it down by gender, right? So men cheat because typically majority of men, they do not feel fulfilled and content with their lives and how it's going or where they're at in their life. That's that's my postulation of that. Based on experiences and based on experiences like people who I've came across, I would say that today's society.
I disagree, but
today's society, majority of men cheat because they're not fulfilled.
You don't know no statistic. You can't say majority.
I'm saying that.
All right, you believe that.
Majority just mean more than 50%. So it could be 51%. I don't believe that. I know that.
You don't know that.
I know that. I'm telling you.
You did studies? You looked at studies as well?
Yes. That's why I'm saying based on my experiences, the dudes I know.
Oh, your experiences.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The people that's what I was saying.
Because you said men, majority of men.
Oh my God.
My majority of men that
I'm
I know.
using that experience. Okay. Those experiences, those little handfuls.
Yeah, the shape.
Yeah, and generalizing it to all niggas based on how
all right.
I'm around niggas and I hear how niggas speak and see niggas movements.
That's why I'm surprised by your answer. I'm gonna let you finish so I can finish mine. Did I say once?
Majority cheat because they are unfulfilled. They're not content.
Sure.
Secondly, they also another large group cheat because it's there. It's like, bro, this is my nature, because we cannot disregard the nature of men either. It's there. I'm on my shit. Like, hey, man, they giving it to me. I'm going to take it. And when I say cheat, I mean like marriages and committed relationships I'm talking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just roll with those 2 points and then I'm gonna jump to the women because I want to give you like points to touch on too. All right. So wherever I fall short, you may, because I'm not gonna think of all the reasons. As far as women,
it's simple to me.
As far as women, I would say women cheat because people may disagree or not, but this is my understanding of life so far. Women look to men for leadership. Once a man in the beginning of every relationship, that man is deemed as a leader, confident to this woman. I'm saying now he could be putting up a front or he could be legit and he just eventually fall off his ship because of comfortability with them being together for a certain amount of time, which is natural, which is understandable. But women typically look for us for leadership, whether conscious or subconsciously. Now, that's one. However, societal factors, that is an instinctive factor. Societal factors, status, it depends on each woman now on an individual basis. Status, is she attracted to status? Is she attracted to glitz and glamour? Is she attracted? So whatever that woman is attracted to, is she attracted to knowledge? Some women are sapiosexuals and they, proclaim this. Whatever she's most attracted to that gets her most emotionally attached or mentally stimulated, she's gonna become, she is subject to that person to an extent. So now if she do act out, that's when, so that is my breakdowns.
Okay.
Now, of course, they got men like this too, who's attracted to strong women, smart women. Mm-hmm. But as far as major factors, that's what I say.
Okay.
But you got to be a little more descriptive, Dominic. Be a little detailed.
No, I am.
All right.
Even though my answers are very simple. For the men, I think it's ego. And the reason why I say that because I hear about way too many situations where, the reason why I disagreed, the reason you gave for men is what I would give to women. And I'm going to explain that why. The first reason about,
because the second reason is ego, pretty much.
They're not being fulfilled. they're not being well,
content.
You worded differently. You
I said
because
content
it's there,
in the life that with how their life is and the position that they're at.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
Because I hear about way too many situations where like the niggas would be in I don't know niggas situations, but everything that a wife would give, they wife are giving it. But it's just it's something about men. We got this ego where we want to, and I suppressed my ego a long time ago when it comes to this, but I still have these thoughts. It's something about
conquering a new woman,
conquering
ego or nature,
mind.
That's why I mentioned that. Secondly,
I don't know. It could be a combination of both.
Based on nature, we see majority of male gender animals doing the same thing that we're talking about.
Well,
so that's not.
No. Wait, you said animals?
Yes.
No. That's different. That's different. The only animals. Okay, we're talking about messing with multiple women and having sex. Most animals, I think it's 2. I know dolphins is 1. Animals have sex just to reproduce.
Yeah.
Mate, right?
That's what we're supposed to be doing.
Dolphins, they have the ability to have sex just for pleasure, right? And it's somebody else I forgot. That's different from us.
That's what they say.
That's different from us. A lot of these niggas, we don't fuck other women or cheat on our girls for the sole purpose of like the trigger, like the instinct to mate and reproduce.
We're not doing it out of necessity. We're doing it out of pleasure. I know. I get that.
It's just
that's why I said it. Yeah, I agree. It's ego.
Yeah, but that's
why I said nature.
I mean, I don't
nature. When I say nature, I don't mean the laws of nature. I mean our nature. Like you're born to do this. Like we're born to have more testosterone. That's our nature. We're born. Sure. So because of certain.
Let me finish though. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just simply ego. Niggas get a kick out of conquering multiple women. Plus, when you account of this society rewards that type of behavior, it just multiplies some shit that we already have in our brains. Like, as far as and I don't think it's because the women is lacking or they're not happy in their life, or I think niggas just got egos. I got you, you're great, but I want to fuck her. And it's like niggas get a kick out of fucking other man's girls. For what?
Because I fucked this bitch.
Exactly. That's ego shit. Like why? Because you know that men see women as, it's ego in this too. Believe it or not, we see women as, when we have a girl, that's ours. She's ours, right? Mm-hmm. So to fuck another man's girl is like, he got that same mindset. And to have her betray, like to get in her mind enough to where she betrays that and fuck up his, it's an ego boost. No. I don't do it, but I know if I would, it would be ego boost.
That's a fact.
It is. As far as it with women, I think it's what you said for men. I think women cheat most times because they're more, women are more emo. They're more emotional. They act off emotion more than men. I agree. I think so. What?
No, when you said women are more emo, I started thinking women dressing all black, yeah. Black nail polish.
Yeah. Men are ego, women's emo. So it's like, I think women cheat because they're not being fulfilled in their relationship. There are things lacking.
That spark is gone.
It's a lot of women that I don't know. Women just have this thing about this. How many times have we saw women was like, yo, why you still with this nigga? Like, obviously he ain't shit. Obviously, but they stay. You know what I mean?
He has that spark that
right. So it's like women naturally have like this nurturing, this wanting to build up, this like giving hope to shit that they want to like see grow. That's what I got from women. Like, cause I say all the time, like, why don't you just leave this nigga? But it's something about women that it's that emotional shit. They got ties to this nigga. They don't want to let it go. That's like their natural state. But when a woman cheat, it's because I guess she just had enough. Like she just not being fulfilled in that shit.
I would say you gotta break. You gotta depart. You gotta break that. Break that down some more, because some women, they cheat out of fun and shit.
I mean, but I'm not talking about the small
committed
few.
Okay, all right,
I'm talking about the majority. Of course, like
serious ones.
I mean, we're not part of the majority.
Yeah,
I have an ego, but I will never cheat on my girl. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay, I see what you're saying.
But yeah, most times that we have found out that a girl cheated, it's rare that I've heard.
Know. That we go off of what we're told. We don't know.
Obviously, all this shit is what we're told.
Okay,
obviously,
all right, because
the thing that you collected from the guys, they told you situation from their life. They told you that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's all right. All right.
I mean, so it's like from everything that I've seen growing up, women, when they cheat, it's always because the guy ain't shit. That's not think true. About it.
I'll give you an example.
On a case-by-case basis, how rare is it for a girl to cheat on a guy who got his shit all the way together? Think about it.
That's what it is. That's why I said it's that type of guy that would cheat, because he has the options. He has his shit together. So the likelihood of him attracting women is very high. But if a woman has a guy like that, it's going to diminish the likelihood of her to cheat on him.
Yeah.
Especially only if he's not emotionally attached to her. Well, she's not emotionally attached to him, or he's not mentally stimulating her. That's the only time she would cheat. She would just use the nigga for whatever he can support. Sure. But I mean, yeah, it's never going to happen that a woman would cheat on a guy like that. But a guy would cheat on a woman like that because he's not fulfilled. That's why I said, if he don't know himself, if he's not on his purpose, that's what I was talking about, fulfilled. Purpose. Like you, for example, if you was being paid $100 million a year on some Joe Rogan shit to create TikTok videos, that's you on your one of your purposes, because you are passionate about that. If a guy is working a 6-figure paying jobs, I've came across a lot of ASMs at Lowe's who's making 6 figures, but them niggas is fucking depressed. Niggas losing body shape, belly's big, hanging over. Them niggas is not happy.
All right.
So because I'm not happy, and this chick, this head cashier or this cashier or the overnight manager got a nice little ass on her and she giving me the eye and shit, I'm not happy. I don't want to be here. But because I'm here, and this little fling is going to give me a shot of dopamine and make me feel a little excitement.
But I think he would do that. I think that's going to happen regardless whether he's in a relationship or not. Like, I think that if somebody's not happy, they're going to find those vices and lust.
But we focusing
since
on
since
in
we're
the
specifically talking about, that's why I say it's ego. That's why I pinpointed ego, because a nigga going,
but that's
what you describing, he going to do that.
Ego, yeah, that driving factor is ego. It's nothing moral about that.
Okay, what I'm saying is, you said that when somebody isn't
they not
fulfilled,
on they
don't know their purpose, stuff like that, right?
Ego is good, the driver.
I think, but I'm gonna print.
If you're fulfilled, if you know who you are and what you here to do, ego is not driving you. You know you. That's my point. All ego is the lower self.
I'm still gonna separate it.
All right, that's your opinion.
Whether or not he's single or not, I feel like anyone that's unfulfilled is going to do things that aren't the most like they're gonna find other vices. But I'm talking about as it pertains to in a relationship. I don't know. I don't correlate somebody not knowing their purpose with they're going to cheat.
I'll show you. I'll give you an example.
You know what I mean? But I know for a fact ego is going to make you cheat. That's a dead giveaway.
I correlate because, one, ego is in the driver's seat if you don't know your purpose and yourself. And two, if you don't know yourself, you can be easily swayed by anything or anyone. Point blank, period. You have no foundation to you. You don't know who you are. So I could fucking, let's sell some drugs, or let's do this, or let's do that. You see what I'm saying? You're open to anything. You have no compass to yourself. So anybody else with a stronger personality would be a temporary compass. That's how I look at it. And I've seen it time and time again with people. But What was I gonna say? Okay, so going back to let's say we have two guys, one who making $100K, he's the ASM at Home Depot, and he's unhappy being at Home Depot, right? He's in a committed relationship, right? We have another guy. He's a car salesman. He makes $100K. He is not in a committed relationship. He's single. The first guy, he's unhappy. He steps out on his woman, whatever, right? Second guy, he meets different women, attract different women, and he's straight up with them. I do not want a relationship. I'm dating. Which guy do you deem is more truthful in their life?
The last one.
The second guy, the car salesman, right? So now, because this man is more truthful, more definitive, more honest, who do you think knows themselves better? The car salesman, right?
Right.
So now, because he knows himself better and all of that, is he more or less likely to do something out of the norm that is comfortable with him? He's going to be less likely.
Right.
While the other guy at Home Depot, he's going to be more likely to do something out of the norm because he's not comfortable with himself. That's my point.
Sure.
Their foundations.
That's what I'm saying.
Different.
That's going to happen regardless.
Yeah, I agree. For men and women, as long as you like that, you fit that category, it's going to happen regardless. It doesn't matter how good your partner is to you, because you have to be good for you. So right. I agree with that.
All right. That settles it.
Next question.
That's your question.
Which one you wanted to do again?
Nah, it's whatever you pick.
Oh, okay.
Stop cheating, my niggas.
Why do you think it's hard for certain women to let certain guys go in their lives? Like when I say in their lives, it's like after you meet this guy, like the woman, she meet the guy, date for like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, be married, whatever. Regardless of the relationship, it could be friends, but they just...
Nigga, let's keep it a bean. This is a sub towards Hispanic women.
No, it's not.
Let's keep it a bean.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna tell you why.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna tell you why. And this is your question.
Tell me why.
Hispanic women are the only women, and don't get it fucked up. I love y'all. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I love Hispanic women. He knows. I used to cape for y'all when I was on my coon shit.
You still cape for them?
Nah, it's equal between black and Hispanic. It's equal now. But come on, let's stop that narrative. My last few was black. Proud.
Dominic, you always
and your last few was Hispanic.
Fucking God,
except for one. Let's not get it fucked up.
You always go down this road.
I'm just letting you know.
This is inaccurate. But keep going.
All right, nigga.
Keep going.
My resume shows. Anyway, Hispanic women is the only category of women that I know that would have a nigga still in their life from like the 8th grade, and the nigga don't go away. Am I lying? They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm in an on and off relationship, I grew up with the guy, I knew him since like 14. Bitch, you 27.
A lot of them say that, yeah.
Oh,
used to say that, I would say. I haven't ran into a Hispanic woman that said that in a
moment. Why? Because we older now. Yeah, that shit done fizzled out. But it took them 9 years, though.
So you can't use that then?
Yes, I can. You have to
specify
because
age
when we was 24
then.
and 23, that's all I heard. Like,
it was annoying.
So like, you single? Yeah, it's kind of... Oh, Jose still on your back? Nigga, he knew you since 7th grade?
Yeah. Nigga like, and he had a whole 5 years on her.
That is a thing with y'all. Like, a girl will be 22, right? And if I'm lying,
I'm flying.
But y'all know I'm not. I already collected enough data.
Nigga,
I done did
28.
surveys, all this shit.
Nigga, 28. Oh, we been dating since I was 12.
No.
He knew the family since I was 10.
A Spanish girl will be like 22, right? Yo, so how many boyfriends you had? I had like 3. my longest was 6. My other 2 was like 3 and 2. Like, what? You was dating at 11? A 2-year, 3-year relationship?
6 year.
You started at 6? Y'all was together for, started at 14, y'all together for 6 years?
But,
that shit is a trend in y'all culture. I'm sorry.
You drifting, though.
I am drifting, but I'm just saying that.
You're not answering the question.
That question.
I wonder why.
No, I'm saying to me, it sounds like a sub to his. Not saying
it's not.
I'm not saying you did it.
It's not.
If I ask that, just know it's a sub to y'all, because the question was, why do women can't let go of a certain man in their life, right?
Certain women can't let go of certain guys. Yeah, it's like they meet the guy and they like just.
That's why I sub sounds good, because y'all do that shit. But my answer to that is, I know it's directed towards women, but I think people in general, like, there's women in my life that I've known for a few years, 5 years, and even though we don't talk, I keep them on my socials. I check in every now and then, not to mess with them, to see how you doing. It's just some people just leave a mark on your life. You know what I mean? Some people leave a mark on your life, but as it pertains to men in a relationship setting with women, I think that
don't be hitting people up.
I think that like I said, women act off of emo, and I think that certain men, we have this. Some men know how to get a hold on a woman's like heart and emotions, like when you take a girl virginity. Like, some women don't let that shit go. You always gonna have a piece of they life if you took their virginity. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a bunch of factors. If you're their first love, their virginity, you use their first heartbreak. Also, the moms too. If you got in cahoots with the mom, I be hearing it all the time. Oh yeah, my mom always bringing up. She always saying that I used to like your old boyfriend. Yeah, I always hear that with girls.
Nah, it's not true.
If my mom be asking about you, I'm like, I never met this bitch. She see me on FaceTime.
It could be true, but
what's your answer? I'm not a woman, so I don't really know why they keep them in their life.
Yeah, we're just postulating.
Yeah. But what you think?
I think.
Are you speaking from experience?
What's wrong with this guy? You should be an FBI agent. You should be freeze CIA Dominic Green, ladies' dream. Get on the floor.
DJ Nico.
But
you the reference?
DJ Nico.
DJ Vlad. DJ Nico. Come on, man. Go ahead.
I mean, why was I gonna think of Vlad?
Because they say he's a detective. He asks questions like that.
Okay, my bad.
Nah, you good. You good.
That's your booger hand. I saw you. Wipe your fucking.
No,
booger.
I wipe my nose.
Yeah, booger.
And I put my hand like this.
Nah, you got a booger at the top.
Ain't no boogers.
I think women are like heat-seeking missiles. No, it's not a joke. I'm serious. Right? They heat-seeking missile. The missile seeks out the heat emitting whatever objects or person. Right? Women are seekers. They seek out the best possible like strain of male species, I guess. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that is a fact though. So now, of this pool of East New York niggas, who's the best that I value myself as? Everything goes back to how you value yourself, how you view yourself, right? So what I think it is when a woman come across a guy who is like the closest in terms of complimenting her as a counterpart, she's like, nah, I can't throw this back in the pond. How could I throw this back in the pond? This nigga, whether I met him last night, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, this nigga stands out, and I'm a 33-year-old woman. He stands out in the out of the past 30, how much ever guys. He stands out of the past whatever number of years that I came into myself. That's how she's viewing it. Now, if you going out, if she came into herself at like 17 years old, you still surpass a lot of guys because you're also including when she first started dating, talking to guys, liking guys, she's not gonna remember the second guy she liked. But you overshadowed that nigga though. You see what I'm saying? So now when you come across, well, I think that's what it is. When a woman come across a guy like that, she gonna be like, nah, we gonna rock.
So why
out.
so many women?
So I'm a friend zone
let go of these toxic niggas.
Because it could be a variety of things. This is another postulation. This is another my conjecture. They will run into toxic guys because this toxic guy would be giving her a particular fling that guy is not. Majority of times, if she's not, all the times, if she's not with that guy that is complimenting her.
Oh, I have a perspective.
No, I can't say that either.
I got a perspective.
If that guy who is complimenting her perfectly is on his purpose, and you know who he knows himself and doing what he needs to do in life, she's gonna be on that guy heavy. Because one, you purposely would not get rid of this nigga out your life, period. And you always gonna remember him. And two, he is the embodiment of what a man should be.
Talking about the toxic guy?
No, the guy who is who she's keeping around. I'm saying if he's on his purpose. Okay. If he is not on his purpose, this is where the toxic guy will come in. He would show all the positivity that this guy may be lacking. But
if he's toxic?
Yes, nigga. Two things could be true, right? So yeah, you could be a great rap star, you could be a millionaire, but you beat my ass. That is toxic. That's two things that I like. Well, no, that's one thing that I like.
You said something different. You said that he could be what? He could be exhibiting what? Good traits that this guy doesn't have?
Yes, as far as
I wouldn't count having money as a trait.
It is a trait. Finance. It's an aspect of life. You can't disregard finance. People don't disregard finance. So yeah, I like you a lot. You compliment me in terms of emotion and shit, but you not really bringing anything in. You don't have a job. You're not applying yourself.
This is what I think.
This is all these things you got to consider.
Sorry to cut you off.
You wasn't listening. You just
not sorry. I was listening. I have another perspective though.
Okay.
I think that women. I'm cutting you off. I'm not sorry. I think women and most women, and I already proved this. A lot of women like the thrill of being with a toxic guy. They don't identify him as toxic, but he's toxic, and they like the thrill of it because a lot of the guys that seem to have it all together
are boring
for some reason in women's minds.
I was getting to that. You cut me off.
On their toes. They don't. It took too long.
No, because I had to fully break the shit down.
They don't keep them on their toes.
I'm not gonna just spread it over. People need to hear certain shit.
Yeah. You
can't be vague with this shit.
They don't keep them on their toes. All right. They don't keep them on their toes. They just don't. They don't spark them. You know what I mean?
Women enjoy emotional roller coasters.
Yeah, I guess you could say
that. Look at Baby Boy.
I guess you could say that.
One time up, one time down. That's what the niggas is not doing.
I had a problem with that in the past.
They're too stable. If you're too stable, I'm not.
You had a problem with it?
You had a problem with it?
I had a problem with
somebody was saying
seeming too much of a nice guy in the past.
I mean, yeah, same.
You know what I
here.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't know how to balance it. You know what I mean?
Because of we were misled.
So
women keep saying, "Oh, I want a nice guy, treat
you know
me right," and all of this. We fucking
gotta
do that, and then it's like,
you know what it is? We got it fucked up. It's gonna work.
Call her a bitch sometimes.
Well, I'm not doing that, but
that works sometimes.
We got it fucked up. Like we mistaken being a gentleman for a nice guy. The nice guy is too nice. I could be a gentleman, man, and still check you when you need to be checked. Not be a walking mat, be a demon in the bedroom, like, and not, and still be unpredictable, pop up on you. Like I said, put you on your, like, some women like being, checked, right? But that nice guy image, he gonna be a little soft on that. So I didn't know how to do both when I was younger. It was just, I'm such a nice guy. I would never cheat. I would never, which I still wouldn't. I'm a gentleman. I still wouldn't do that.
This guy be selling himself.
But now, I'm not. I'm just saying who I am.
All right.
I ain't sold myself to nobody, man. Yeah. So I think that's the factor. Niggas is too predictable. You're too perfect.
Look at the movie.
You know what I'm saying?
With Tyler Perry, the Tyler Perry movie with Lance Gross, when she cheated on him, and Jussie Smollett's sister, when she cheated on him.
I don't know who that is.
And got AIDS from the other guy, from the rich guy. Acrimony.
Oh yeah, the one who was on the plane.
Yeah. That movie.
Posters on the plane.
He was too boring. Yeah. Lance Gross was too boring. Oh, we gotta have sex at 7:00 and fluff the pillows, and we gotta be missionary. Remember? Because she wanted to spice it up. She was wearing different outfits and all this.
Yeah.
The guy, he fucking her in the shower, fucking her in the car, fucking her in the jet.
Yeah.
So she's like, AIDS, my God, he a flame. She didn't know that though.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, you still cheat on your husband though,
bro. It's all about, like you said, it's all about balance and shit. Gangster and a gentleman. Bump some styles, pick up some game, man.
Yeah, like
don't be a sucker.
Y'all too afraid. It's okay to grab her neck, my nigga.
The same way you
wrap your fucking hands around her throat, boy.
The same way you check your homeboy or whoever for doing dumb shit is the same way you check. But don't disrespect. This is why I said. This is why I said.
I'm gonna check my niggas differently than my girl.
No, I'm saying not the same exact manner and everything, but I'm saying the same. If you check this person, you gotta check everybody.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but you do not. That's why I tweeted this a while back. I even posted on my IG.
You tweet? The fuck,
check her bullshit, but don't disrespect her as a woman and as a mother. That's it.
Right. I agree. That's what niggas lose.
Because women, this is how they gauge niggas.
That's what niggas lose.
And if you really think about it, this is how women gauge. Women do a little bit, let me do this. Let me text in front of him. Let me do that. Let me do this. Yeah. And then if you really think about it, these same women that did it, and you never checked them, they stopped texting you. They ghosted you.
We do the same thing, too.
Because it's like, this nigga got no fucking backbone. Yep. Like, god damn, nigga, I'm doing all this disrespectful shit in your face. If somebody smack my ass, you can't protect me because I don't respect you. Right. That's how she gonna think. Right. So she like, nah, this nigga is a fucking beta.
Beta male.
Or if she's with him, if she's with the guy, she gonna be like, you, bro, I'm telling you right now, if your woman is doing disrespectful shit and you in a relationship, she claiming that relationship, she's cheating on you.
Yeah.
She's fucking cheating on you.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact.
You ain't addressing shit,
look,
bro.
We do the same thing. Like,
we capitalize on weak people.
We be out and... If our girl, like, if we flirting with a girl with the waiter, or we giving some people looks, or
I never did none of that.
We too flirty, and our girl don't check it. Oh, I mean, not saying we, but I'm thinking as men.
Yeah, as the
niggas gonna push that envelope. Okay, I'm getting away with this shit.
Oh, I'm gonna get a threesome tonight.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I cheat once. She took me back.
Oh, I'm gonna do this shit again.
I cheat again. She took me back again.
We gonna ride this shit until the wheels fall off. Yeah,
I'm doing what I want. Like,
all I gotta say is I love you. All I gotta say is I love you, baby. You take me back.
You allowed him to. You allowed him to live in that space of disrespecting you, and niggas.
Entitlement, man. That was some motherfucker.
It's nasty out here, but yeah.
Good conversation
for sure.
Good conversation. Fact of the week, though.
Fact of the week.
Yo, fact of the week is crazy. You seen that movie Power on Netflix?
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Watched it last night with Elijah. I told him, I was like, let's watch some movie that we both never seen before. And came across Power. I was like, all right. It's interesting, though.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. A drug that unlocks an inner ability. That they were testing by the government. It doesn't sound crazy at all.
It's like that movie, yo.
The Happening?
I forgot his name. Where they take the pill, that shit unlock some shit in your brain.
With Matthew, not Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, and it just...
The other nigga from...
Nigga, you just a superhuman.
Yeah. That's what came to my mind, too.
Yeah.
But the toll that it takes on you, which was interesting. It takes a toll on you.
Yeah, because you're going beyond your limit. You filling a cup up and that shit overflowing.
It's like Goku going
It's
God
working
mode.
for you. Yeah. It's like...
But reverse, though, because Goku actually gets stronger.
Yeah. It's like Super Saiyan 3. You get an extreme power boost, but it's it's draining your energy.
Yeah, draining your life force more so though, because they look like they was on meth.
Yeah,
that nigga, that one guy,
the fire guy.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Yeah, but he took it twice.
He looked like he used that shit 5 times a day on some real shit.
Cause Machine Gun Kelly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The pistol shrimp. The pistol shrimp, man, this guy is crazy, man. This guy is. So this is what the pistol shrimp does. The internal low pressure causes a water pulse that immobilizes prey with an associated noise of 218 decibels, which is louder than a bullet. That's just one.
That is crazy.
And reportedly a temperature of 4,800 degrees centigrade, which is similar to the surface temperature of the sun, albeit over a very small area. Talk about defense mechanism. A loud bullet-like sound that's going to fucking shatter your eardrum. And then 48... the sun in a close proximity.
But heat, he's shooting. Like
it's emitting it. No, it emits it.
And then, but like, how does... Okay.
No, the sound is just the sound.
The sound, but like, how does the Fahrenheit work?
It basically gives off like a heat circumference. Like Vegeta, what he did with Majin Buu.
Yeah, okay.
That's how it's going to work. So as long as you within that proximity, you likely to suffer a certain amount of... Well, you're going to die.
Crazy.
Because you're not getting... what is it? The 3rd degree burn and 1st degree. Nah, that shit is way hotter.
Yeah.
Pistol shrimp. Wow. Also, the mantis shrimp. I came across. Nah, what they say about the mantis shrimp is the body parts of the mantis shrimp move so quickly that super cavitation occurs. This means that the speed moves so quickly that the water around them actually becomes so hot that it begins to boil. When these cavitation bubbles begin to disappear, a shockwave is created through the force used. These niggas are fucking...
Bro, these are Pokemon.
I was just about to say, these are like Eevee with the different evolutions.
These are
Jolteon and
Pokemon, bro. These are not normal shrimp. These niggas are... Yo, did God just drop these?
Son, these came out 2021.
Is this a new, like, generation?
The Mantis is dropping 2021, boy.
My nigga, this is like a new DLC pack.
Also,
God dropped the DLC pack.
Also, another fun fact that I'm gonna include,
because
reading up on these shits, I was like, first thing pop in my head, what the fuck do we eat? So I'm like, so I looked up the ones that we eat, right? And it says that when you are eating, there's typically, well, the shrimp that we eat is typically from the Gulf. Well, and they label it the Gulf shrimp. There's a good chance that you are eating brown, white, or pink shrimp. These species are caught in the Gulf of Mexico and Southeast Atlantic waters. White shrimp constituted nearly a quarter of the shrimp species identified, while brown shrimp made up about 18%. So I guess the excess is pink shrimp. But long story short, we're not eating mantis or pistol shrimp.
Yeah,
but that's crazy.
You can't catch them motherfuckers. They probably swim super fast. They probably like breaking nets. You can't catch them.
Imagine being under the ocean and you hearing a bunch of gunshots, a bunch of shrimp just making.
I'm surprised nobody came out with like a cartoon character based off a bullet shrimp. That sounds like a good idea. Mm-hmm. Like I should make that shit.
I mean, I think the abilities. But
shout out to them, man.
Hey, man.
You need a master ball to catch them niggas.
These niggas is out here.
You need a master ball.
Fighting off sharks and everything. Whales and everything.
Who knows?
Yeah. But yo, another episode in the books.
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for all the listeners, all the supporters.
Know the vibes. Tune in next week, man. Every Thursday. Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube clips now. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. We're getting more listeners.
We
appreciate all the support.
Yeah.
Comment on the YouTube. Subscribe. We want to hear the feedback. DM me. I don't respond to every DM, but the DMs that I will respond to is podcast related. Every single one.
Spanish women.
No.
With big booties.
Every single one. It don't matter who you are, man, alien, women.
Big booty Spanish women.
I will definitely respond to them, but you'll get a response. So leave a review as well on podcast. And man, thank you for the support.
Thank you. Bang.